In the turbulent days of the northern Song Dynasty, the village of Tungyin, nestled in Henan province, was like many others, enduring the uncertainty of a country under siege. It was there, in 1103, that a boy named Yue Fei was born into a modest farming family. Even as a child, Yue Fei felt the weight of his country's suffering. The Song Dynasty was plagued by invaders, most notably the fearsome Jurchens of the Jin dynasty, who swept down from the north, threatening the very survival of China. One day, when Yue Fei was still a young man, his mother called him to her side. Taking a needle and ink, she inscribed 4 characters on his back: Jin Zhong Bao Guo. Serve the country with the utmost loyalty. With this, Yue Fei understood that his life was no longer his own, it belonged to China. At the age of 20, Yue Fei joined the Song military, a time when the dynasty was hanging by a thread. His skills in martial arts, particularly with the bow and spear, quickly caught the attention of his superiors. He was promoted rapidly, leading small units into battle. He developed a reputation not just for his tactical brilliance, but also for his unwavering discipline. Unlike many other commanders, Yue Fei maintained strict order in his ranks. His soldiers, who became known as the Yue family army, revered him for his fairness and his insistence that they treat the local population with respect, even during times of war. The real test of Yue Fei's mettle came when the Jin dynasty launched an all-out invasion, seeking to obliterate the Song once and for all. The imperial capital, Kaifeng, fell to the Jin invaders, and the Song emperor was forced to flee south, creating the southern Song dynasty. Amidst the chaos, Yue Fei distinguished himself on the battlefield. His greatest triumph came at the Battle of Yancheng, where his army delivered a crushing blow to the Jin forces. Stories of his bravery and strategic genius spread throughout China. As his fame grew, so did his frustrations. Despite his many victories, the Song court hesitated to fully commit to retaking the northern territories, preferring to negotiate peace with the Jin. This infuriated Yue Fei, who believed that the only way to secure China's future was to fight the invaders head-on and reclaim the land lost to them. In his heart, he harbored the deep desire to see his homeland united once more. He expressed his thoughts in poetry, writing verses filled with longing for the lost northern lands and the frustration of being held back by political scheming. However, the emperor and his court were not as steadfast in their resolve. One man in particular would seal Yue Fei's tragic fate: Qin Hui, a powerful and cunning prime minister. Qin Hui saw the endless wars as a threat to his control and a drain on the kingdom's resources. He sought peace with the Jin, even if it meant sacrificing the loyalty of great men like Yue Fei. In 1141, Qin Hui, fearing Yue Fei's influence and seeing him as an obstacle to peace, accused him of treason. The charges were absurd, but the emperor, eager to appease the Jin, turned a blind eye. Yue Fei was imprisoned, along with his son, Yue Yun, who had fought bravely by his side. Even in his cell, Yue Fei maintained his dignity, writing poems lamenting his fate, but never wavering in his loyalty to the Song. Despite public outcry, Qin Hui pressed forward. In early 1142, Yue Fei was executed in prison at the age of 39. His last words were said to be, "The 10,000-mile heart of this warrior is not yet broken." For years, his name was tainted with the false accusations of treason, but the people knew the truth. In villages across China, his story was told and retold, the tale of a man who had served his country with the utmost loyalty, even to his death. Years after his execution, the truth came to light. The charges against Yue Fei were found to be fabricated, and his name was cleared. The emperor himself declared Yue Fei a national hero, and memorials were built in his honor. The most famous of these is the Yue Fei Temple in Hangzhou, where to this day, the statues of Qin Hui and his co-conspirators kneel in shame before Yue Fei's tomb. The legacy of Yue Fei lives on, not just in the temples that honor him, but in the hearts of all who remember his story. His mother's words, "Serve the country with utmost loyalty," remain etched in Chinese culture, a testament to the undying spirit of one of China's greatest heroes.